So the starting point of ambisonics is one would think something like surround sound. Um, and the thing is that surround sound has been kind of a known thing for many years, especially with 5.1, Dolby systems, and there's a lot of knowledge in that area for these kinds of setups. But what the way these surround sound systems would work is you'd have a room, and there'd be like kind of four speakers around the room in the case of Dolby, and a center channel and a subwoofer, different arrangements on this setup. And a typical pattern is the sound would, it could end up in different corners and that sort of thing. But since the 1970s around, different sound artists had been working on the idea of ambisonics, which deals more with spatial audio that is in three dimensions. And a lot of these formats can get really confusing quickly because different people have been working on different ideas for what to do with ambisonics. And just to give you an example of a format, this one I think is second order. Don't even bother getting wrapping around it off the bat, but W, X, Y, and Z. And in the W would refer to how far the sound is from the center. The X is left and right, which is side to side. And the Y is front to back. And the Z is up and down. So using, obviously just seeing the words front, center, whatever, up and down, this is why it can get a little confusing. But with different speaker arrays and different ways of placing speakers in a room, people are able to mix in terms of these letters versus in typical mixing of music, we have really just this X, which is left and right with our left speaker and right speaker. So to go from left to right to all of a sudden all these different directions is a huge shift in sound mixing and also in recording. So there's the speaker arrays, which can be for performances, and then the microphones. So that's kind of a bit of a background of a really messy little quick background about ambisonics, because when we talk about how they apply to Facebook and YouTube for 360-degree videos, a lot of this is going to change, and I'll explain that in the next video.